Cause they loving the crew. They loving the crew. They loving the crew. Oh, they loving the crew. Oh, they loving the crew. They loving the crew. Oh, they loving the crew. Oh, they loving the crew. Whoa. Alright. What the fuck am I talking? Alright, y'all. While you sexy motherfuckers jump in here, let me put this image up on the screen real quick, chat. Y'all know how we finna get down. Y'all know what we do. Alright, trying to find this shit. Taking Loki forever. Here it is. Bam. Alright, perfect. So y'all can see on the screen. What up, Jay? Alright. Y'all can see all the topics and shit on screen. I think I want to make this like a little smaller. And then put we are. Got me up all night. We are. Like I said, chat, I'm just allergic to missing for real. Is the setup good? Y'all like the setup? I'm gonna be doing like some light reacting in a second. Right now though, I just wanna chill. I swear to God, bro, display capture is so damn. This shit is so fucking federal, my nigga. Like, god damn. Hell yeah, I need a hotkey. I don't want to keep pressing this shit. It need to be something that I'm never gonna press, like just casually. Um, fuck. I use damn near all these buttons, bro. Fuck. Um, some useless shit I rarely ever touch. I mean, I can click numlock. That work. Yeah, starting stock could be just numlock. Um, transition. It's weird though. I only want that to happen like when I'm. Fuck. It's gonna be a certain command. I'm gonna make it like, bro. It can't be like plus something else. That's lame as fuck. I was gonna try to add it to something else. All right. Make it fucking. Bro, is this shit gonna like genuine question? If I set my hotkeys like this, is it gonna be like that? Like even if I don't have my OBS like up, like even if I drop the window, am I good? Because I don't want to type this shit and then like I don't want to type, and then when I type, I in my stream or like I transition on accident. Um, you said what? What? Nah. Thanks though. Uh, And what the fuck is the difference between transition and scene switching? What the fuck is the difference, bro? Anyway, um, hey, when I say I'm a OBS casual nigga, I mean that. I'm being so serious. Wait, so it do work? You can't put two keys at the same time. So why did? That's some bullshit. I tried that. It didn't work. All right, bro. This game pissed, bro. It's a game. It's low key pissing me off. All right, that'll work. That'll work. Fuck it. Show display cat or switch to scene. I'm gonna make it Shift D. To show it. I'm lazy. Fuck it. I'm lazy as hell. I think this makes the most sense. Oh, that's desktop audio. I'm stupid. Make it shift period. Then I don't fucking know. And then make this shift M. Make it shift M. I think that worked. I low-key think that works. Y'all think that worked? Oh, I think I get it. I think I get it. Okay, scenes and sort like I'm low-key slow. All right, so scenes kind of refer to like the whole layout of like my setup. Like it refers to my whole setup. So if I was to create a new scene, I'd be creating a new setup or like a new layout. I'm learning this shit as I go. I swear to God, chat. I don't know nothing about this, bro. And you could tell. Like, all right. I got all my hotkeys applied. Everything should be straight. I don't know if I'm lag. I'm not. I can see it. I'll show that shit again. All right, so we got the image kicking there on big time. All right, so let me just test my theory just to make sure. Also, I want to see my chat in full, please. All right, so by the way, this shit, nigga, who's almost grown trying to make me or who trying to take me to court because I made him mad in the server. This shit like a cartoon. I gotta stay off court. Wait, what you mean, Jay? Wait, what you mean? Who trying to take you to court? Wait. Hey, who trying to take you into court, bro? That's wild. Bro, what? Over what though? What'd you do? Who wins? Janemba or Kid Buu, and explain why. Kid Buu slams. Easy. The reason I say this is because Janemba like gets not mollywop, but Janemba has a statement where he stated to grow stronger throughout the movie. Like he just continuously gets stronger, but that's never quantified and it's never put to a level where it's like you could get it over any Buu except for like Super Buu and Buu Tanks. Like low key he loses to Buhan if I'm being honest. Like being brutally honest. The reason why is because firstly, Buhan beats up on a stronger Goku, like a stronger Goku and Vegeta. If you don't know, Saiyans get stronger after they fuse. So once they fuse and defuse, they get stronger than what they were before fusing. So after that fusion, and they defuse, Goku and Vegeta would be stronger than Fusion Reborn. And Buhan beats the shit out of those Goku and Vegeta, like at the same ones, or even stronger ones than the ones Janemba fought and came across. Janemba wasn't losing to Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Goku wasn't even equal, but Goku still showed abilities to he showed the ability to react and at least hit Janemba to some extent and degree. He could not do that to Buhan, not even close. So it's just open indication that that Janemba's stronger or weaker. What the fuck? I'm all over the place. What up, Noah? Just to confirm my theory about this scene shit though, I want to see. Hold on, let me see. I knew it. Come on, G. Gotta give it up. Well, I mean, this is low key like common sense. I ain't gonna lie. This is low key common sense, but that's not the fucking point. All right, I'm gonna do display capture. I'm gonna lean. I'm gonna like, I don't know. I might do like display capture or like window capture. I might like teeter totter between those two. Ugh. All right, y'all. We've kicked it into the primary phase. Oh yeah, I gotta do like some. Go back here. Transition, nigga. I just called him a thing a few times because bro isn't even human. He can't even talk straight. Bro, did you call him like a tard or something, bro? Like that's crazy. Where's the text box at? Here it is. Alright, the font, select font. What the fuck I look like using an Arial font in 2024? 5. I'm slow. I don't want it to be fucking that big, nigga. Jesus. Alright. It should be disagree. Add Discord dot gg slash no bleeps, nigga. I knew it. I knew it. I knew you did. I knew you did. Wait. Did I just do shit? Did I just hit shift something? I think I just muted myself somehow, some way. I hit shift something. Okay, I gotta use, wait, that's a, fuck. Okay, wait. If I use caps lock, is that gonna change it? Okay, I was finna say. Bro. This gonna be a bitch, man. I ain't gonna lie, bro. This is gonna be a bitch. I should have just made them like letter keys because nobody uses like shift letters unless like they want to capitalize something and not use capitals. So I'm like, okay. Or add. Wait, what the fuck? Did I say add Discord slash no bleeps? Am I stupid? Disagree. Bro, yes. Let me talk about that real quick. I'm going to talk about Insight. Insight is a dumbass. Oh, my God. Okay, I'm going to get to that in a second. Disagree. Bro, it should be a question mark, but I don't know if I got a shift question mark somewhere added. Hold on, let me see. This is why you got to remember your hotkeys, people. Okay, so what was it? It was, yeah, okay. Let me fix it. The transition key is gonna be Shift T. Duh. Fucking duh. And then yeah. Alright, cool. So I don't gotta worry about no keys getting hit or nothing like that. Still gonna make me cry. Alright. We back. So back to Insight. Insight is low-key just like a certified dumbass, bro. He's fucking annoying. I'm not gonna lie. The nigga's annoying. Like, and I know annoying niggas. Like, bro. I can't stand that motherfucker. Can't stand that nigga. Yeah. Shout out Zeta. He taught me about this. He didn't really teach me. I just seen it. I seen him do it, and I was like, all right, let me copy. A little Kakashi action. All right, disagree. Discord. Or add my Discord. Historic. Damn. Bro, you about to hear what I mean. You about to hear exactly what I mean, gang. You about to hear exactly what I mean. This nigga is dumb. To the max, bro. I'm not playing. Like, this nigga is actually stupid. There's something actually wrong with him. Alright. So, the debate, it wasn't even a debate, but I want y'all to, like, have privy context. So, this isn't even the first time I've even gotten in a live with this nigga and smoked him up. Like, this is not the first time I've gotten in a live with bro and smoked his pack. It's not. The first time this happened, we talked about the same topic. I gave him the exact same points. I said it, right? I mentioned the fact that Toriyama calls him the strongest, or I said that like Toriyama makes a statement saying that he gets stronger, or like the Boos get stronger and stronger along with the Saiyans. So by the end of his appearance and transformation, right, he would be the strongest. So Kid Buu would be the last transformation, therefore he'd be the strongest. I then use El Manga Legendario, which calls him the increasingly powerful Buu, which literally means he's the strongest Buu by definition. Like, bro, I showed those pieces of evidence, and then he tried to like tell me I was wrong because I'm using guidebooks, and he was like trying to like demonize what I was saying, right? Because what's the name? Like I'm appealing to authority because I used Akira Toriyama's statement. Firstly, I never said it was right because Akira Toriyama said so. I never said that. I just said Akira Toriyama said this. It doesn't mean anything. Like unless I give it meaning. So I never said anything like that. He just assumed it. So he kept trying to like make this argument and say like, oh, I'm arguing in bad faith. I don't believe the arguments I'm making. But I'm like, bro, what are you talking about? What does that have to do with like with the statements I'm talking about right now? Like he doesn't answer anything I say and then just proceeds to keep talking about how like I'm arguing in bad faith and like I'm not trying to actually like get some kind of like, you know, confirmation or back and forth. I'm just trying to get like I'm trying to win. Like, he was just trying to ignore everything I'm saying as a way to avoid debating me because he was losing. Like, he couldn't address anything I said. Like, bro, what? It's just, it's insane. Like, I don't understand why we have to keep doing that. Like, bro, it's annoying me because as I'm, like, remembering it, it's pissing me off. But what he does is he fucking doesn't address anything I says. He then drops me, right? He drops me from the live as I'm actively trying to respond to what he's saying. He drops me and then proceeds to like, after he drops me, he goes on and tries to like make arguments and like try to like make rebuttals to my points and then not let me back up to respond back to the rebuttals and then say that he beat me. Like, what the, bro? That's what I'm saying. Bro, yo, Jay, Jay on it. Bro, I'm telling you. He low-key, bro, it's annoying. Like, why, bro? I don't get it. And I have his Discord. Like, if I want, bro, I'm telling you right now, if I wanted to get at that nigga, I could. I have his Discord, bro. We could easily run a debate for the stream. That'd be great. That would be great. Niggas should be so stupid now, bro. What the fuck is this shit? What in the blue fuck? Bro, oh, this is last year or 2 years ago. The hell is this, man? Hey, I was on some freak shit 2 years ago, nigga. What the hell? By the way, for those that don't know, I used to like go into like adult servers and fucking talk to bitches and shit. Like, that was it. I can't find this shit. Why am I on this shit? Where's invite tracker at? So I can close this shit out. Like this bitch right here, that Jazzy bitch, she's one of them. I don't even know why that bitch so damn recent. That's what I'm telling you. My Discord DMs be ancient. Is this a fucking bro? I have mistakenly reported your Discord account for doing illegal purchase and fraud activities instead of someone else, the actual scammer / hacker. And now after filing a ticket, Discord responded to me saying that the account / your account along with the IP address will be blocked on Discord if there's no action taken from you. Actually, I tried to revoke it immediately, but this is what I got on my email. And until now, all I know is that that's the last. Are you fucking dumb? My account's fine. I mean, they said I got a pending ban for 10 hours, but I don't. Bro, what? You gotta be a top tier dumbass to do some shit like that. Oh, okay, it's a scam? I was like, what the fuck? You gotta be a dumbass to ever think that's normal. Who does some shit like that? Yeah, low key. Fuck the fucking closeout. You're getting blocked. You're getting blocked. Hold on, gang. You're getting blocked. Whoa. What's your name? What's your name, gang? What's your name? Oh yeah, no, you're getting blocked, gang. That's crazy. That's crazy. You lucky, bro. Lucky I don't have my niggas get to you. That's funny. That's funny though. Lame ass shit. The fuck? Did that nigga like get me by opening the messages? Okay, I was finna say. Shit, it don't matter. Hack or not, nigga. You're getting blocked. I'm gonna keep it real. I went to this one server because they were hosting a twerking event. I just wanted to see, bruh. I'm telling you, like Discord be like a hub of fine hoes. I just be bored. Not no more though. I ain't gonna lie. Kind of. I don't know. I kind of sagged off after I got my job. I was just like, is it really the point? I was finna say I thought that was real because I'm like, what dumb breed of nigga does that? Like what? But all right, y'all. So far I'm not seeing nobody that really want to contest me. That's crazy. That is crazy. I'm not seeing nobody that want to contest. That is insane to me. What's the I guess I'll figure it out when I come back or stream again. All right, y'all. I really do want to see my viewers though. How do I pull that back up? I have an idea. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to my YouTube, right? Actually, hold up, close. Cause this shit federal is a bitch. I ain't gonna lie. Give me 2 seconds, my nigga. I don't want to see my chat. That's not what I want to see. I want to see my There we go. My stats. I don't even need to do this. I was gonna say this. I was gonna do some dumb shit. All right, go to docs. Put your live control panel. Why is it white? Why is it still white out like this? Oh, okay, I was like, what the fuck? All right. I know, Chad. I know we ain't doing nothing exciting right now. Trust me. We're gonna get started. We're gonna get there. They get you to speak to a fake Discord worker and try to get you to send payment info and say it won't charge your card. Like, the fuck you mean it won't, bro? What the fuck? Yo, that's insane. I'll give you some low key lore about me though. I'll give you some low key lore. It's the funniest thing ever. Okay, so one day, this is like recent, but I knew I was getting scammed. But I was like, you know what? I want to see where this goes. So I decide to like do like a little mirror pic, but like I put my waistline, like I put my waistband like a little down. You feel me? Right? Send it to this nigga. Okay? Playing as a female, by the way. So I don't even know. Playing as a female. Some random OF thought. I don't even know. She was bad though. I found out her real page. That bitch was fine. But long story short, these are like Indian niggas. And these niggas, bro, they're like, send me $5,000 or we're gonna post this to all of your following list. And I'm like, oh, for real? So here's what I do. So me being me, I get my niggas, right? I get my niggas and I'm like, okay, cool. This account right here, I need the IP for it. They get it. So then that's what I do. I call these niggas back and I'm like, yo, what you just did was hella illegal. You are now in possession of child P. You feel me? I don't even got to say too much on it. I don't even got to press too far because I know I just turned 18, right? But this happened before then. So I'm like, yo, hey, y'all got possession of that, gang. I would definitely be tracking. And I got your IP too. I sent them their IP. I got your IP. I would definitely take this to the law. If you want to take it there, let's take it there. These niggas hung up immediately. They hung up immediately and then started texting me like, you just made a big mistake. You should have never did that. Man, you don't even got to go to the cops. Bro. I'm a real nigga. I'm a real nigga, bro. Random detour, I know. But that's how these random scammers be trying to get you anyway, anyhow, bro. So I played the game. and I won. How do you, sir, bro? Come on. How do you get your dignity back from that? How do you get that back? Like you get Uno reverse carded into that situation. Like, bro, if I was really petty, I really could have took it to the law. But again, that I would then have to be explaining to my mother how that even happened in the first place. And yeah, no, my mom is 6'3", taller than me. Fuck that. Hell no. All right. Enough with the random detours of my promiscuous past. Let's get to this let's get to what we want to do next. If anybody disagrees with the prompt, you know where to go. It's on the screen. For now, we're about to switch over to some other shit. I'm about to make the image smaller, way smaller. You're still gonna be able to read, but it's just not gonna what's the name? Obviously, you're still gonna be able to read it, type shit. I'm just not gonna have it like as the prominent thing that you see. Right now, let me go ahead and peep something really quickly. I just gotta see something real fast. My bad for the stream cutting off randomly yesterday or like the day before. I don't even know what that was about. Like that shit just randomly happened and like I couldn't even control that shit. All right, so YouTube trying to find some videos to react to, chat. I know these niggas be talking dumb shit. Man, if it's one thing I can't stand is a weak ass what if. I hate that shit, bro. Like, that shit is annoying. As a matter of fact, can I undock my chat and then like just put it randomly like somewhere like on my shit? Hold on, let me see. All right, I want to undock this. Yeah. Okay. Bro, I'm learning, gang. I mean, y'all can't see yourselves, but let me see if I fix that with display capture. Yes, sir. All right, okay. All right. Bro, I'm learning, gang. I'm over here getting adapt, you feel me? So, how can I, like, make it transparent if I can even do that? Like, is there some way I can make it transparent or something? Custom browser docs? What the fuck? Type. All right, for sure. We're going to get to you. All right, if I can't, what I really want is like, I want to make this whole transparent, gang. Hey, I'm low-key a grandpa when it come to this shit. Hey, don't hold me. All right. Yeah, fuck. I can't do this shit. All right. So, let me bring that back up because that was nice to have. Fuck out of here. Scram. Oh, it's all connected. So, what's the point? If it's all connected, there's no point for this, like, at all. I'll just dock it back up. Ain't no point. There's no point in having this here. It's not docking back. Get back to your post, monkey. Set color. Nigga, what? What fucking color? Just as quick as I was learning, I'm not learning anymore. Because nothing is docking, and it's pissing me off. Oh, encoder overloaded. Bitch, I ain't ask. All right. Using bad riz to prove it don't matter. Yes, it do. Even good, bro. Even having good riz is not gonna be effective if you're not attractive, gang. I'm not gonna lie. All right. Freddie Fazbear freestyle rap. Don't nobody give a fuck about that. All right. Every mistranslation in Dragon Ball. Watching the word. You know what's funny? I don't fuck with this nigga. I don't fuck with him, bro. If I'm being like brutally honest and like so serious, bro, I don't rock with that dude. TSO Sage. Who calling me? Is that my grandma? Nope, it's not. I know exactly who this is. Hold up, Trey. I'll be right back. Yo, chat, we good? Stream live? We still good? I ain't gonna lie, bro, cause last time the stream just randomly cut off on me. We good, y'all? All right, I think we all good. I'm gonna take a leave one more time. Because I'm running this in bath for this little nigga. So give me like 5 seconds. I'm gonna come right back. Just wanna make sure I don't fucking flood the entire bathroom. So I'll be right back. All right, y'all. No more long ass, dramatic ass poses. If y'all are hearing a big ass turbine in the back, it's my fan. Sorry. All right. My bad. I was in the back being a sibling. Okay. Let's let me go ahead and find the video we finna watch. We gonna watch a TSO Sage video because this nigga be talking dumb shit sometimes. So, and granted, he ain't like he's a big YouTuber, but he ain't like a fucking power scaling type nigga. So, you feel me? Like if the nigga is in line with Carthu's dojo, that nigga is not a fucking power scaler for real. And yes, Carthu is ass. I'm sorry. Like, he's a good Dragon Ball YouTuber. He's a shitty debater, and he's a shitty power scaler too. I'm not gonna lie. Let's see what we can watch. Or would I even have the spirit to react to, being honest? Oh my God, now I gotta... Hold up, y'all. Gotta go grab my charger. Be right back. Shit, I gotta run, because the stream gonna end fast if I don't hurry up. Fuck. Perfect. Nigga, I got perfect speed in this bitch. It'd be an absolute hoe if this shit cut off right now. You know when you like do the dash to avoid something dying on you? You hit the dash to avoid something dying on you. And then when you hit that dash, and once you get to your destination, like, for example, let's say your phone dying, bro. Your phone dying, you gotta go run in the other room to go get the charger. And when you run in the room to go get the charger, you come back in the room with your phone, and then like right when you about to connect the charger, your phone died. Like, that should be the worst shit ever. All right. Fuck. Thank you. All right, we locked the bitch. All right. Let me put a window capture up. All right, cool. We're gonna put that underneath all this. Valid. Let me open up the property settings on this. Hey, real shit, let me talk to y'all niggas about something real fast, bro. Y'all niggas need to learn the way. I'm seeing, like, I be on Instagram all the time and shit. So I be, like, seeing normal shit. But I also be seeing some lame-ass niggas. Like, no bullshit. I be seeing some lame, like, dodo bird level-ass niggas. Like, this whole fucking DDG Reggie beef is the dumbest shit ever, nigga. Like, I know I've been stalling. I'm trying to fix everything right now. My bad, chat. I'm sorry. All right. It should be good now. Everything should be even up. All right. We back. But yeah, like I'm saying, like, that'd be the dumbest shit ever. And then I also be like, I be seeing niggas just like, RDC has the worst Itachi take ever, so let's debunk them. RDC been saying dumb shit since like since the beginning of time. Like, I fuck with RDC. They did it, like they did some real, you know, they some real ones, you know. They some real ones they put on for the anime shit. They really put on for the anime shit. My only issue with them niggas is when they get on and they start talking like they're the fucking arbiters of truth and shit. That shit be fucking annoying. That shit is annoying. Like, no bullshit. I can't stand it. And the only reason I'm saying that is because these niggas be saying elite dumb shit all the fucking time, bro. All the fucking time. Like, one time, these niggas said fucking Minato is losing to Itachi. like sick Itachi. Like, I could see Edo Itachi. I can't even see that. But I could see where somebody would say that. But, like, bro, alive sick Itachi is not doing shit to Minato, bro. I don't give a fuck about that Tsukuyomi, nigga. What the fuck? Fucking Susanoo, that shit is, he's getting blitzed. He's getting cooked. That nigga is getting cooked. All right, enough of the stalling and shit. Let me just get into the video. We gonna react to this one, the Dragon Ball hot takes that left me with a terrible headache. We gonna get to this. Hopefully. Thank fuck.
Game of Thrones King's Road is now available on both PC and mobile with Google Play Games.
I think if you change during the...
All right, let's go. Y'all want to like this, or y'all want to just like open up to a new scene? Like, let me know what y'all want. Do you think boundless characters can exist? No. I really think the entire boundless tier is dumb as fuck. I think like it's a logical contradiction in and of itself for any character in fiction to have. Do illogical things exist? No, bro. Okay, look. I don't know. I feel like that whole illogical thing exists like because of Gojo shit. Like the whole Gojo fucking illogical infinity shit, bro. Or like the whole illogical paradox thing, bro. Do y'all understand? Like, if this was really the case, then like this nigga is non-mobile and he can't do anything. Like, if Gojo is illogical, you realize this motherfucker can't function then, right? Like, there's nothing he can do, bro. Y'all don't understand how much of a handicap that is in fiction. All right, so what y'all want? Y'all want the layout like this, or y'all want it like this? One or two. And even this shit might get changed. I might just put this in a window capture call today. Yeah, capture audio. Duh, nigga. Well, nah. If it's gonna be in desktop audio, I can already hear it. All right. Huh. Alright, let's I'm gonna do it like this because I don't want it to get in the way too much. So we're gonna do it like this. Alright, y'all. Let's go.
Grade from a strong alien to a Saiyan, it makes his character 100 times better.
We are so back! We're back.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're back with your hot takes, and today...
Wait, what the fuck is that hot take
This is
even?
actually going to be a worse episode off rip because I asked for these.
Alright, we're gonna speed this shit up. I don't feel like, you know, listening to the whole... We just gonna get to the 125.
Takes at like 11:50. Actually, it says 11:11. I just lied. Anyway, here we go. Goten has wasted potential.
Do you see how fast like these YouTubers can actually be talking, but they choose to purposely slow themselves down and talk like fucking like nincompoops? Bro, like, dude, we arrived at that way quicker. I actually feel like I'm watching a YouTube video, not paint dry. Like, what the fuck?
Goten has wasted potential. He does theoretically have some of the highest potential in the series, considering he was the youngest Super Saiyan. I also hate how Trunks and Goten are pretty much a 2-for-1 and not their own individual person throughout the series. Okay.
GT fixes that easily. That's one of like my biggest. I agree with that, but not the whole wasted potential thing. Like, what the fuck else was what was Goten supposed to be? Like, Goten to me was always supposed to be that like that side character. And if you didn't, bro, if you were to just to make Gohan or like Goten randomly like this solo unit where he can just accomplish these things on his own and he doesn't need to have any kind of assistance or anything like that, like, bro, that to me that just kind of like shoehorses in plot and like it shoehorses in character work. Like, to me at least, I don't feel like that accomplishes anything true. Like, if we're being honest, all that really does is just like bro, all that really does to me is just like handicap the writing of the character. Because if you fucking shoehorse in like, oh yeah, let's just fucking throw in another son of Goku who's just like insanely high potential that just can eclipse everybody's power by just training for one fight, like for one page or one chapter. Like, no, bro, that's not cool. Like, it would make a lot more sense for two high potential Saiyans to work as a tandem unit because we didn't see that before. Like, okay, we got like some kind of iota with it with Vegeta and Nappa, but they weren't a unit. They weren't a duo. Like, they were just like, they didn't cohesively work. They were just two people like thrown together for circumstance purposes. Like, bro, like Goten and Trunks are like made for each other, literally. So, pause on that. That sounds hella gay. Pause. But like Goten and Trunks to me were always like the package deal that just made sense. Like what Trunks lacked, Goten made up for, and what Goten lacks, like Trunks made up for it. That's just how I felt. But yeah, after a while, it should have stopped being that way because you could have took it into different avenues. Like again, when Super dropped, Super should have started with one of the kids having some sort of resentment for like always being associated in a package deal. Like, that should have been some kind of arc where, like, Goten gets tired of being seen as the weak link or, like, somebody that has to be attached to somebody else in order to be able to be powerful. He was always seen as, like, the weaker of the two because he was a year younger than Trunks. So, obviously, it would make some kind of sense for him to hold some type of resentment, and, like, that would lead to an arc. You know, hey, Toyotaro, throw me in there. I'm just saying, gang, hey, throw me in there. I could be the writer. I could do it. All right, let me stop wasting time. Let's get to it, bro.
That last sentence, you cooked. Kid Trunks is literally just the cooler tot between Trunks and Goten, or at least that's what the story wants you to tell you. If you think Goten's cooler or better as a character, cool. To be honest, I don't know how you get that because
I don't either.
Okay, Trunks. It's like half
no
fine.
facts.
But regardless, if you like Goten's personality more, that's perfectly fine. I can't even understand that.
Goten's a better character now. I like Goten as a character now more than Trunks.
Potential? No, not as recent as the manga, but in the anime, honestly, I mean, it depends. Because by definition of words, wasted potential, he's a tot that grew up in peacetime and niggas have God strength. So sure, his potential is being wasted because he's not growing up in wartime, aliens are attacking, your dad is dead level threats, right? He weren't dealing with the shit that Gohan dealt with. But simultaneously, you could look at that on a completely different lens and be like, it's not wasted. This is just what it would be if it was peaceful. So, in a weird way, I see what you're saying, and I see what you're not.
You know what's funny? I kind of disagree with that, because, like, Gohan did go through some shit, but shit, fucking, Boo was a different beast, my nigga. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Boo was a different nigga.
Dragon Ball definitely could push Goten and Trunks more to the screen without it being Gotenks, but that's also another thing. I don't think Gotenks is wasted potential. You kind of made him like one of the main characters in the Boo saga, and he just got power cliffed, which rationally makes sense. Yeah, there's that, but I see where you saying he has wasted potential for sure. Now, when people go to or underutilized or whatever, that's when I'm like, gang, what? No, realistically, how would they accomplish what so?
Like, what are you supposed to do? Like, you can't beat Kid Buu. He's stronger than him. Like, he can't beat any of the Boos. Like, he's cooked. The only Buu he had the up on, if we're talking about like Gotenks in general, the only Buu he had the up on was Super Buu. That was it. And maybe Buu Wicklow. Maybe. But like, yeah, it was just Super Buu. Like, nah.
So much, but that's just me. Probably gonna get cooked for this, but I actually found this moment funny just because of how weird it is. He's married and has kids, but never has kissed his wife before. It's like surreal humor. From what we see of Toriyama's Goku, he doesn't seem that into romance either. Yeah.
Or his level of romance is just different to ours. Like, yeah, he did the shit. Like, you know, he could just be a nigga that don't kiss the thought. You feel me? I understand. I get it. You never know where that bit might have been. Goku, I understand. No, I'm joking. But nah, Goku just could have different customs than we do. I don't think that's crazy. And like, we've never seen Chi-Chi ever kiss Goku. Like, when it comes to Goku learning like Earth customs, that typically has to be forced on him. Like, you know, like there's rarely ever a time where Goku like has to get or accustomed to something and he does it on his own. Like, usually someone is always there giving him the guiding hand and like introducing him into something. So yeah, I can definitely see where like this scene isn't like a fucking defeater. Like, yeah, he's married. Maybe he was just piping Chi-Chi and he was just looking deep in her eyes. He probably didn't even want to kiss, you know? All right, let me stop. I'm doing too much. Yeah, in the English dub for the anime, it doesn't happen in the manga. But yeah, he could have just not kissed the thought. You feel me? I understand. Not too crazy, not too shabby. Y'all niggas need to learn what hot takes are.
Yeah, so
Nigga,
this
is an
is
opinion.
one of those things where I'm pretty sure that if I were to rewatch every Dragon Ball episode ever, that there is probably a line out there somewhere where Goku refers to someone giving a kiss. I think it's to Roshi, but I don't want to be a liar.
No.
I don't have the exact line.
In the anime, the only instance where Goku is ever like given a kiss or talks about giving a kiss is in the English dub. And the English dub is like choppy as fuck. Like in the Japanese sub or in the English sub, it never happens. Like you never hear a kissing sound effect, none of that. So yeah, like Goku cracked, but he ain't kiss. You feel me?
Scenario to mind. If one of my editors do, go for it. But if Goku truly has never even once talked about, referenced, or seen a kiss a day in his life, and that's just something Toriyama was like, I never drew that, so here you go. I guess so. It's funny until you realize this is like the 15th time he's done some shit like this. And I think that's why you'll get cooked for it. It's not like at this point in the series of Dragon Ball Super, this is just a one-off situation of Goku having an LOL stupid moment. Goku has like,
oh yeah, no. In the manga, his LOL stupid moments don't exist. I'm being honest. This isn't even an LOL stupid moment to me. Like this is just like a fucking custom thing. Like I said, I put it on my list. Like I put it on my list, gang. Y'all see it right here. Like it's a part of the list. I think they butchered my Goku. They did Goku foul. Like, bro. By the way, all these lists, bro, this topic list is fucking perfect, nigga. I didn't miss at all. All right, you on this. But yeah, like I said, yeah, no, it's coming.
15 of these moments, 10 in this arc. And it's just like, all right, man.
Not in this arc.
I'm a person who believes that stupid Super Goku isn't like the worst character out there. I think this is for many reasons why he behaves like he does. But in terms of,
bro, this isn't a stupid moment, so this can't even fit into that point. What? No.
Of dialogue, there's a lot of stupid Super Goku lines, and this is one of them, for sure. Dragon Ball feels more like a fan-made series. Canon Broly, Canon Gogeta, Canon Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, and Canon Super Saiyan 4 Goku are a part of the official story. I'm not saying it shouldn't be canon, but it does seem weird. What's next? Canon Golden Cooler? The retcons are getting wild, Sage.
Anybody saying that never really understood how the canon worked in the first place. Dragon Ball has always been a series that focuses on pulling from other material, like, and especially its own material. Like Dragon Ball does this a lot, where they pull from like ideas in the past and then they like revive them to newfound ideas. They did the same thing with Frieza. Like, bro, what are we talking about? They did the same thing with Cell. It's the same thing. Like, now in terms of canon, right? Again, GT is canon. The movies are canon. Again, all this shit is on the list, bro. Again, it's just not it's not mainline story. It's just not. Like, it's not the primary canon. The primary canon is the manga. That is the primary story. That is where the main framework of timeline stems from. It's from the manga. The anime is an adaptation of that, but all adaptations that I just named are in the same timeline and they're cohesively together. I made a whole video on it. Excuse me. I made a whole video about it. So anyone that really thinks this, bro, honestly, this isn't even like him giving his opinion. It's low-key him talking about other people's opinion. And I don't really care. So, like, I want to see what he has to say. What are, like, some of his shits? Actually, bro, low-key, my fucking ADHD is going through the roof, nigga. Let's try this. Watching the entire Dragon Ball Super anime. Wait, what, nigga? Or Super manga? That shit was confusing. Wait, wasn't there already a Super Saiyan God update? Didn't that already happen? All right, never mind. I don't know, Event. Should we give you another chance? Nah. How strong is lore accurate Goku? Nigga, what? What the fuck is... Just say how strong is Goku. I'm not a fan, no. I was just watching the videos. I watched like one vid. What up, Jay? I watched like one video. I'm not a fan of that nigga.
Lowe's knows that as life changes, so do your priorities.
All
And
right,
with
let's
the quality
see
and
what the
affordable
fuck he's
Lowe's.
talking about.
I think one of the most easily forgotten aspects of early Dragon Ball, and especially early Dragon Ball Z, is how much of an anomaly Goku is in nearly every aspect of his being. The insane power of the later parts of the series, like Dragon Ball GT or Dragon Ball Super, sometimes overshadow how much of an absolute monster Goku is within the actual lore of Dragon Ball, before the hierarchy of power was expanded upon. So today,
Wait, what the fuck? Wait, what are you talking about? Yeah, bro was just not like, bro just gets overshadowed. Like, I'm trying to understand. Like, okay, bro's strength from the Lord gets overshadowed by the Lord. Nigga, what? What sense does that even make? Am I tripping? What the fuck, bro? Pre-vid is just gonna be everything on versus battle wiki, but with Goku at exactly, bro. I'm telling you, Lonk is like the definition of lazy when it comes to Dragon Ball YouTube creation. Like when it comes to like Dragon Ball content creation on YouTube, he's like the definition of fucking lazy.
Today, in this video, I'd like to cover the lore-accurate power of Goku from early Dragon Ball Z, and how in
fuck
less
does
than
that
a
even
year, he went
mean?
from essentially a nobody in the universe to becoming not only the strongest warrior in the entire universe, but the greatest. If you like
So basically, you're just gonna talk about how strong Goku is from OG Dragon Ball Dynamic. Like, gang, why is he trying to make it seem like this is a video any different from his old stuff? You did the same thing back then. Like, I don't even want to watch this anymore. All right, you know, no, let's be fair. But this nigga Lonk still talks super slow. All right, let's speed through it.
like this kind of stuff, make sure to like, subscribe, and let's jump right in. At the start of Dragon Ball Z, Goku has already become the strongest person the planet Earth has ever seen. Even with doing very minimal training and essentially stagnating between his victory against Piccolo Jr. and the arrival of Raditz, Goku's power level was 416, and with a Kamehameha could go up to 924. Before this point, the biggest threats to the planet, which had brought the entire world to its knees, only had a power level of 260. Even the Earth's greatest martial arts masters, who had trained their entire lifetime, like Grandpa Gohan and Master Roshi, had long since been surpassed by Goku in both pure power, but also overall skill. After defeating King Piccolo and winning the Tenkaichi Budokai, Goku was quite literally the strongest under the heavens, and he wasn't even 25 yet. In short, the only thing that could now rival him came from the heavens themselves, aka outer space. With the arrival of Raditz, an entire dimension of potential opened up to Goku in more ways than one. Firstly, as his power grew, Goku was slowly becoming more in touch with his Saiyan side, something that led him to enjoy battle over all else and even take incredible risks if it meant a more enjoyable fight. Raditz allowed Goku to learn about his heritage, something he would take advantage of in ways no one else of his kind ever had. Secondly, and more importantly, Raditz showed that there were far more powerful beings out there in the universe, and that in short, Goku was absolute garbage when it came to power. Raditz, with a power level of 1,500, represented the first time any power level had gone into the quadruple digits and exceeded Goku's base strength by over 3 times, allowing him to casually walk through all but the strongest moves Goku and Piccolo could use, the same attacks that could blow up the moon. All of this, and yet Raditz, just like Goku, was the lowest class warrior in the Saiyan race, so weak he could barely be a scout in Frieza's army and could literally be grown from the ground. Thirdly, it revealed that despite the higher standards of power that existed out there in the universe, it had been achieved not through hard work or through skill. The notion of key techniques to raise one's power level was essentially unknown, and training was essentially out of the question. Goku was one of the few select beings from beyond the Earth who learned what it meant to work hard and grow in power. Finally, through his sacrifice to defeat Raditz, Goku gained access to the only teacher who could still provide him with anything of value, King Kai, a god, quite literally beyond the heavens of Dragon Ball itself. Goku now had 6 months not only to catch up with the strength of his brother, but become strong enough to be the first low-class Saiyan.
Gang, I don't need to, bro. What the fuck? I don't need to. I don't need to watch this, bro. I read Dragon Ball. I know how it happened. I'm good. All right. What the fuck? I read Dragon Ball. All right. Let's go with Dead Bird, I guess. Let's see if he has anything to offer. Anything at all.
Oh, I know what you're thinking.
I doubt it,
Lucky
but let's
I've
just
gone
see.
crazy. I just didn't expect both of you to show up.
From the heart virus that nearly ended his life to facing off against the deadliest wizard the universe had ever seen, Goku's power skyrocketed in ways we never expected. But just how strong did he get between the Android and Buu saga? In this video, we're breaking down exactly how strong Goku got, where he scaled relative to Cell, Majin Vegeta, and Buu, and whether his otherworld training pushed him into god tier levels even before Battle of Gods was a creation. If you enjoy conversations like this and want to take part in deeper Dragon Ball discussions, I highly encourage you to join the Dragon Ball HQ Discord server. Link below in the description. We'll be diving into this topic and more over there. Now, without further ado, let's begin. The arc kicks off with a dramatic entrance. Frieza is alive, now modified with cybernetics, and he's not alone. Accompanied by his father, King Cold, the Tyrant returns to Earth under the impression that Goku won't stand a chance.
He talks a little bit faster, so we can drop him down a little bit. We'll put him at 125.
Cold even mocks Earth as a mere speck that they could wipe out without any effort. Confident in his rebuilt form, Frieza dismisses the need for teamwork, thinking he can eliminate Goku solo this time. But their arrogance meets reality fast. A mysterious youth from the future arrives, Trunks, and he isn't impressed. Without breaking a sweat, he eradicates both Frieza and King Cold. In fact, in the anime, when Frieza unleashes another supernova-style attack at Trunks, the team stops it barehanded. According to the guides, the attack was over 10 times stronger than the blast that annihilated Namek. Interestingly, in the original timeline, it's not Trunks who stops them, but Goku. Having returned from his time on the planet Yardrat, Goku is more than capable of handling both King Cold and Frieza at the same time. We even find out that Goku is planning to kill Frieza this time with no mercy. Shortly after, Trunks decides to test Goku by attacking him as a Super Saiyan. Goku famously blocks all of Trunks' sword strikes with just one finger, though he points out that Trunks was still not going all out. Despite this, Trunks is blown away by just how strong Goku's finger is alone, comparing its durability to being greater than that of beings who can survive planetary devastation. That moment really illustrates how far Goku has come, thanks to his mysterious Yardrat training that also gave him instant transmission, a technique allowing near-instant teleportation across space. Fast forward to the android threat. Goku steps up against Android 19 in his Super Saiyan form, but is quickly overwhelmed, not because of power, but due to the heart virus, and begins...
Nigga, that's all you got from that? But Deadbird said that base Buu Saga Goku can beat perfect. So I'm assuming he's going off of the statement made by Vegeta, where he says that he can handle like Deborah, and Deborah is equal to Cell. Let me know if I'm correct on that before I get into any argument. But this is dumb as fuck. This shit's stupid. I'm not gonna lie. Firstly, all you did was mention that like he's planet level, like his finger's planet level, which is a complete downplay because again, like this is the same Frieza who is stated to be able to wipe out the entire universe, like in his second form. Like, and then in his final form in the manga, it's confirmed. Like, it's stated again. Like, so Frieza can literally, like, destroy or cause significant harm to the entire universe. Like, again, even if it was 2% of the universe, 2% of infinity is infinity, nigga. Like, gang. Like, I hope y'all know this. So, again, even if that was the case, like, that's still an infinite structure. Like, bro. So, what we're finding out is essentially that Goku's finger is capable of withstanding an attack that can cut a motherfucker that can damage infinity. Like, that's some impressive ass shit, gang. Like, bro. By the way, I hope y'all know the 4 galactic quadrants are literally uni AP. They're each uni plus. Like, again, that's just the galactic quadrants. Like, bro. So just causing some kind of significant effect to any one of them, or even to the universe as a grand spec, like that's a uni plus feat, easy. Goku with his finger is casually uni plus. Like, bro, what? What are we talking about?
...to cripple him mid-fight. Despite the illness, Goku is still vastly superior in raw power, even multiplying Android 19's strength. But Piccolo critiques him harshly, saying his form and strikes seem sluggish and imprecise. This is telling, especially when even Tien can't detect anything wrong with Goku's performance at first glance. Still, Android 19 is able to absorb his energy and survive for a bit, something that wouldn't be possible if Goku were fighting at 100%. Later, Piccolo mops the floor with Android 20, who is stated to be even stronger than 19, which makes his evaluation of Goku's power pretty credible. Meanwhile, Vegeta...
What? Wait, I've never heard that before. That's the first I've ever heard. Before I press too heavy onto that, can somebody vouch for that being true? I need anybody to vouch for that being the case. Because that nigga didn't show not one scan for that. He said Android 9, or he said Zero is stronger than 19. Which I low-key don't know if I agree with. He said Zero is stronger than 19. I just need somebody to verify if that's true before I press too hard. Because if that's what he said, that's low-key dumb. Like, if that's not true, and I know I read this fucking manga. There's no statement, like, from anyone. Like, ever making that ever. Like, why not just put the scan in the video? It would erase so much confusion, bro. Like, fucking dumbass, man. All right, let me see. Let me see, bro. Yeah, I remember them being like somewhere in the same ballpark, and then like he got eclipsed when he absorbed Goku's energy. Let me check the Dragon Ball scan server. Not mine, but just in general. If I'm even still in it. Here it is. All right. Dr. Giro. No. It's always El Maga Legendario. Niggas always doing something. I see it. I see it. Yeah, I see it. I see it. Yeah, okay, so it goes Cell, then 16, then 17, then 18, then Giro, then 19. All right, cool, good. Yeah, Michael, you're spot on, nigga. Damn. All right, good shit. I never knew that.
Freshly transformed.
I gotta re-EML. I gotta re-EML in full. I have it.
This version.
I have both EMLs. Or like both versions or both volumes. I just never decided to read them in full. I need to now.
Vegeta, according to Piccolo,
what the fuck? All right, there we go.
has even surpassed Goku at full strength, which is noteworthy considering Goku's previous dominance.
Wait.
Stated to be even stronger than 19, which makes his evaluation of Goku's power pretty credible. Meanwhile, Vegeta, freshly transformed into a Super Saiyan himself, obliterates Android 19 with ease and scoffs at the android's reputation. This version of Vegeta, according to Piccolo, has even surpassed Goku at full strength, which is noteworthy considering
Goku with the heart virus, or just Goku just Goku casually? Because the statement that Piccolo makes, to my knowledge, is about Goku like in his performance in the fight with 19, which I can prove verifiably right now. Let's get it right. All right, Vegeta. My bad, y'all. Going through the manga real quick. Just want to make sure I got everything right. Oh, this is going to be a hassle. Yeah. Let me check the other scan server. Y'all probably in the chat like, yeah, of course this is the case. Y'all, you don't know this shit, dumbass? My bad, chat. Alright, my brain wasn't working. Alright, let's get to Vegeta. Let us get to Vegito. Shout out Vegeets. K. This is the anime and has gotten even stronger than Son Goku. Of course he's gonna say that. Eh. Yeah, so far, that's iffy. Yeah, might even have surpassed Goku. Yeah, that's definitely questionable. Yeah, and they're equal in the future. Likely surpassed Goku. Like this is kind of fucking odd. I don't know. Is it Goku in general or is it Goku with his illness? Like nothing in here tells me this. Weird ass translation. Ugh. Yeah, nah, nothing in here is telling me like it's just in general. Like low key, all I'm getting is just like with the heart virus. Yeah. All right, let's get to it.
In Goku's previous dominance. But
This may be the last ad you ever see. Because with the free ad block extension from Capital One Shopping, you can say
by this point, it's clear that Goku had been holding back, prioritizing Gohan and Piccolo's development. This reflects Goku's growing awareness that he might not be around forever and needs others to step up. There's a strong implication that Goku, even while sick, remains more powerful than both Gohan and Piccolo. Two warriors brought along because they were expected to be useful against the androids. That expectation only makes sense if they become relevant to foes far stronger than Namek-era Super Saiyan Goku. If you stack the numbers in training, especially considering Goku's 3 years of preparation and intense post-Frieza improvement, he's likely over 50 times stronger than his Namek self. This may also apply to Gohan after he reaches Super Saiyan during the Time Chamber sessions. Don't forget that Goku's training on Yard, considering become relevant to foes far stronger than Namek-era Super Saiyan Goku. If you stack the numbers in training, especially considering Goku's 3 years of preparation and intense post-Frieza improvement, he's likely over 50 times stronger than his Namek self. This may also apply to Gohan.
Why? Yeah, he could have did 3 years of training. Why does that mean like from base to base he got 50 times stronger? I don't necessarily agree with that. You just randomly threw that on there with like no kind of fucking like proof or basis.
After he reaches Super Saiyan during the Time Chamber sessions. Don't forget that Goku's training on Yardrat, later shown to be ridiculously valuable in Dragon Ball Super, was never just about learning teleportation. It likely pushed him to a whole new level even before he returned to Earth. Another interesting feat, Frieza, in his cybernetic form, tosses out an attack far beyond the one he used on Namek. Yet Goku or Trunks, depending on the timeline, neutralized.
Well, that's not necessarily true. And even in Dragon Ball Super, Vegeta didn't learn. He didn't get stronger. What the fuck? He learned spirit fission, but that's like a completely different thing. The reason why he did so good against Moro was spirit fission. That's it. Like, he didn't become stronger. I don't know. Either he became stronger or he just learned spirit fission and that was the reason why he did so good. Like, but nah, to my knowledge, I don't think he got like an increase in strength from Yardrat training. I don't think that's what happened. I think unless there's like an actual statement like confirming that I'm wrong, but even then, like remember y'all, I'm still rewatching Super or rereading. My bad. Bear with me. I could just look right now.
It effortlessly. And when Goku blocks Trunks' sword using a single finger, it's made clear that any attack powerful enough to obliterate worlds is useless against him at this stage. After Goku's fight with the virus sidelines him, time passes. Piccolo merges with Kami, amplifying his own strength massively. Meanwhile, the androids in the present timeline turn out to be stronger than the ones Trunks remembered, at least according to Trunks. But when Goku returns later, he manages to outmaneuver semi-perfect Cell with instant transmission, catching him completely off guard. This is important not just in terms of skill, but because Cell openly admits that Goku and his current...
Yeah, there's a statement that Vegeta like one-up Goku and surpassed him, but it's literally spirit fission. That's all it is. Like, if you actually read the scans, we can just put them on the screen. Each punch that he's hitting him with is taking power and energy away from Moro. So every time Moro comes in contact with Vegeta, he loses energy. which is why he one-upped Goku and surpassed him. It's about effectiveness. I don't think that's about, like, power. No, he does say he did get stronger. No, I gotta say so. He did say he get okay, I might have to disagree. Vegeta has gotten stronger. I barely recognize him. I mean, okay, nigga, because I don't know. I doubt it. Vegeta's never been one to misread an opponent's strength. Nigga, have you met this man? Do you know who that is? Like, what? Yeah, the same guy that thought he could beat Frieza. The same guy that thought he could beat Perfect Cell. Huh? I don't know. I don't think that's like true confirmation of getting stronger. I think he just looks different. And from the outside looking in, it looks like he got stronger. But in truth, Vegeta was just doing something different. Say, you ain't got the juice like that. All right, let's get back to it.
State would be unable to beat him. There's no real evidence suggesting Goku got his Zenkai from his illness, as Saiyans don't seem to power up from disease, but his training continues. Goku and Gohan spend time in the hyperbolic time chamber, where a year passes in a single day. Inside, Gohan unlocks Super Saiyan, and Goku advances to both grade 2 and 3. However, he quickly realizes that those aren't the answer. Instead, he focuses on redefining the basic Super Saiyan state until it becomes second nature, essentially building the foundation of what will later be called Super Saiyan 4 power, or grade 4. Something that's often overlooked is the distinction between the various Super Saiyan grades that Goku and Trunks explored in the hyperbolic time chamber. Grade 2, for example, enhances both raw strength and speed, unlike grade 3, which bulks up the user significantly but at the cost of their mobility. This ends up being a crucial factor when Goku and Gohan wrap up their intense training ahead of schedule and exit the time chamber, allowing Vegeta and Piccolo to take their turn. But before that, Goku demonstrates a portion of his power to Korin beneath Kami's lookout, and the sheer force of it visibly unsettles Vegeta. At this current stage, Goku and Gohan have transitioned into what fans call the Master Super Saiyan form, technically known as grade 4. Unlike earlier transformations, this state allows the user to maintain the Super Saiyan form passively, as though it were their natural base. Normally, holding Super Saiyan would be a massive drain on stamina, but grade 4 eliminates most of that strength, making the transformation vastly more efficient and sustainable. According to a Spanish DBZ guidebook published by Norma Editorial, this advanced version of the form boosts not just strength and speed, but also agility, essentially making it superior in every category compared to the earlier grades. This is likely why
I don't even know where the fuck that came from, but I guess, nigga, we gonna pull from the fucking random data book ether.
Who managed to leap ahead of Vegeta in power despite spending less time in the chamber.
Mr. President, put this on. Open the door.
My fellow Americans, God bless you and good luck.
What drew me to Paradise is first and foremost the show's creator, Dan Fogelman. He said he wrote something, I took a look at it, and I said, when do we start?
The president tells me you have children.
That's correct.
You're gonna...
That shit low key like hella interesting. I love, if y'all ever seen White House Down, I love that fucking movie, gang. I love that movie. No bullshit. I fucking love White House Down. I love, like, presidential, like, protection movies. It's fucking crazy. What the fuck is this? But yeah, all right, let's get to it.
That he's progressed far beyond him, and he isn't bluffing. Once Cell reaches his perfect form in the anime, he displays an absurd level of durability. For instance, he completely shrugs off a Destructo Dit to the neck and doesn't react at all to Trunks' grade 2 flurry of punches. Meanwhile, Goku spends most of his post-training downtime doing everyday things like driving, something that could either be attributed to off-screen filler or he learned during the slice-of-life moments we didn't get to see. The real test of Goku's newfound strength comes at the Cell games, now fully stabilized in his master's.
He drives in the manga. What the fuck?
Super Saiyan form, Goku
he
takes
literally drives in the manga. In the manga, he's driving, and then he gets out of his car when he finds out that, like, the U.S. military, or not the U.S. military, when he finds out that, like, the Japan military is about to go, like, attack Cell. Like, bruh. He's on the highway, and he's like, oh, are they about to go attack Cell? Let me get out my Chrysler real quick. Like, bruh, he can drive, gang. It's in the manga.
To the rest of the Z Fighters, just sensing half of Goku's power is overwhelming. At full strength, there's no competition. Even Cell comments that no fair comparison can be made between Goku and the other warriors. They simply are on the same plane of existence. Fights at this stage are so high stakes that stray blasts could annihilate the Earth without even directly targeting it. This forces Goku to intervene mid-battle and deflect one of Cell's stray attacks into the sky, something Cell had anticipated. One of Goku's major moments in this battle is his Warp Kamehameha, where he vanishes and reappears right in front of Cell, blasting him at point-blank range with enough force to obliterate a planet. It tears Cell in half, but due to the android components inside him, including an infinite energy source and regenerative capabilities, he simply reforms. Daizenshu reveals that Cell uses a barrier similar to Android 17's, which we know requires roughly twice the ki of the oncoming attack to block effectively. So when Cell tanks Goku's barrage using that technique, it implies he had a massive power buffer, easily exceeding Goku's exhausted state. This would also explain how Cell is able to create several Cell Juniors, each rivaling the power of Grade 2 Vegeta, without any noticeable dip in his energy. Cell's regeneration is more efficient than in the Namekians. While Piccolo and others weaken when regenerating, Cell seems to come back even stronger after rebuilding his body, especially after his self-destruction. Goku even speculates that Cell deliberately let him eat a senzu bean during their fight, but didn't care to take one himself, likely because it wouldn't have impacted his performance in any way. When the Cell Juniors are unleashed, Goku is already too exhausted to hold his ground. Despite still maintaining his Super Saiyan form, he's battered to the point of collapse and becomes helpless against the multi-cells. Ultimately, he sacrificed
let's go
because
back.
it wouldn't have
There's
impacted.
a lot of shit I want to address in that, so let's just go back for 2.7 seconds. First thing I want to get off the plate real quick is the whole Cell makes like those weaker than him, or like, he makes those like roughly equivalent to him. Or who was it? Who did he say like it was roughly equal to? Fucking Grade 2 Vegeta. Yeah, no, they have like fucking equal. They have like damn near equal strength to Cell, nigga. Fuck Grade 2 Vegeta, nigga. They have damn near equal strength to Cell. Like what the hell? And then what's the name? The next thing he said was like Goku can blow up the planet with the instant transmission Kamehameha. Niggas blowing up the universe. Easy cook. But yeah.
Impacted his performance in any way. When the Cell Juniors are unleashed, Goku is already too exhausted to hold his ground. Despite still maintaining his Super Saiyan form, he's battered to the point of collapse and becomes helpless against the multi-cells. Ultimately, he sacrifices himself to prevent further destruction when Cell attempts to blow himself up. His death, however, isn't the end of his impact. Even from the other world, Goku supports Gohan spiritually during the final clash, and it's explicitly stated that Gohan only wins this because of his father's guidance. Despite Goku no longer being among the living, the moment cements Goku's importance in the arc, even though he no longer scales to Cell or Gohan's new Super Saiyan 2 power. At least...
Wrong! So... let's talk about this actual thing as well, because I wanted to get this off the chest too, because there's no way like he actually agrees with this. If you actually read the Daizenshus and things like that, that's not what happened. So not only did Goku contribute with like guidance, but he also physically gave power to Gohan to achieve the father-son Kamehameha. Think I'm bullshitting? I'm not. Here's the statement right here. I had this bitch on speed dial. As you can see, here's the raw, here's the translation. The Super Kamehameha, Father-Son Kamehameha, is the most powerful and largest Kamehameha wave created from Goku's power in the afterlife and Gohan's anger. In the final Kamehameha showdown with Cell, despite Gohan being injured with one hand, he uses the power of Goku from the afterlife to defeat Cell. Which is also reinforcing another thing I said on the list. But yeah, we're going to leave that alone. Back to it.
Not yet. A rough estimate for Goku's power during the Android saga would be around a multi-star level, or low solar system level if you highball.
Nigga, what?
Experiment 626.
What?
Stitch.
Yeah.
I did not teach him that.
Yeah, nah, you're out your fucking mind.
Shifting focus to the Otherworld saga, we step into a portion of the anime exclusivity to Dragon Ball Z. This arc begins after Goku's death as he and a warrior from the Western Galaxy,
Casual infinite speed feat in this fucking arc right here, but yeah.
Pikkon, are tasked by the Kaz with handling unrest in the afterlife. Several fans have speculated that Goku and Pikkon traveled through celestial regions, possibly even traversing a space comparable to the scale of Hell or the universe itself in mere moments on their way to Hell, which at this time would grant Goku infinite speed. There, they confront a group of familiar villains.
Actually, I don't necessarily agree with that. Unless we're saying like he crossed Hell, which is cool, because Hell might be one of those situations. Like, okay, Otherworld as a concept and as a world collectively, is a world above time and space, like conceptually, or just regularly. However, there are certain worlds that do feature time, like time dimensions. You feel me? So like there are certain worlds that do exist in Otherworld and like certain continuums that do feature time and space. You feel me? But the overall, as a whole, like the dimensional framework is above it. That's what I'm saying. So if you want to say Goku's infinite speed here and that like he crossed Hell and doing so in a finite amount of time, which is, that's an infinite speed feat, that's fine. I'm under the assertion that like it's not any of that. I think it could be like, it doesn't have any time. So like him crossing it in no time is just like, I don't know. It's kind of iffy. But infinite speed works. That's fine.
Ginyu Force, King Cold, Frieza, and even the post-self-destruction form of Cell. Remarkably, Goku in his base state annihilates the Ginyu Force, which stuns Frieza.
That's not his base state. That's meant to be Super Saiyan.
Highlighting how far Goku's strength has come, even outside of Super Saiyan. This could imply the Ginyu Force themselves are more formidable than they were back on Namek.
No, it's literally meant to be Super Saiyan. That's just a recoloring issue. Literally. Like, it's just a color mistake. It's not meant, like, in the script, like, it's not meant to be his base form. That's meant to be his Super Saiyan state. What the fuck?
Given how easily Goku brushes them aside again. The real shock comes when Pikkon steps in. Despite wearing weighted clothing, he dispatches Super Perfect Cell with essentially one blow, then immediately proceeds to overwhelm Frieza and King Cold in quick succession. This level of dominance, especially given Cell's regeneration and durable nature in the afterlife, makes a strong case that Pikkon is operating on a completely different level. Some argue that Cell was merely caught off guard, but even so, landing a clean knockout on such a tough opponent, especially one with immortal stamina, is far from trivial. It suggests that Pikkon's power was immense.
What, nigga? Cell's stamina is not immortal. It gets weaker. Like, there's instances where he's literally out of stamina. He doesn't have infinite, like, he has infinite stamina regen. He can generate infinite stamina. He can generate stamina infinitely, but that's it. Like, that's all there is. Damn, I thought the father-son Kamehameha was Goku boosting Gohan's confidence. It is that. But it's also him giving power from the afterlife. There's this argument I heard a little while ago that the term transcending dimensions is just in reference to transcending dimensions in a spiritual sense and not a space greater than 4D. That would literally just mean what? Okay, so firstly, that would just mean that, like, otherworld is above material composition, and then secondly, and most importantly, simply saying, like, it's just a spiritual space is a selective basis that needs to be proven. Like, it needs to be proven that it's just this and not the other thing. Like, just saying it's one thing and not the other requires context, especially if you're the one making that selective basis. So the burden would then fall on the person making the argument. But besides that, though, like, no, you at face value, the statement just says transcending dimensions. It's beyond the range of dimensional frameworks that humans can perceive. Like, that's like, bro. Also, humans can perceive spirits. That's not a defeater. Like, what the fuck? Humans can perceive spirits. Like, what? Like, bro, what? Y'all forgetting Dragon Ball Super, everybody was, like, looking at Dr. Masharito, like, easy, right? And Dr. Masharito is a ghost. Watching this shit after Dead Birdie. Nigga, I don't, bro. I'll post it on my community tabs. I don't know shit about this. I can't give any commentary on it. How does this type of rhetoric get attained? Well, years and years of getting your ass whooped in the comm. Like, not gonna lie, I spent like a year getting thrashed in the comm. I took a year to get off, I left the comm and I just started reading up my philosophy and just reading up on my arguments. That's it. And also the fact that I've argued this shit so many fucking times to where, like, I've just gotten the basics of, like, dialectical structure, like, easy. However, like, deeper philosophical topics I need to definitely dive into because there's some stuff I haven't even heard of. And there's stuff that people could use on me that because I haven't heard of it in a debate or, like, in real-time practical use, I won't be able to, like, analyze what they're actually saying. Like, a nigga tried to use Russell's teapot on me today, which, first of all, Russell's teapot is literally just the burden of proof given a fucking philosophical name. Like, it's just the burden of proof regularly. For those that don't know, Russell's teapot is essentially like a philosophy, basically where anyone who makes the empirical, or like anyone empirically making the claim of certainty, like needs to prove it, which is just another way of saying those who make a positive claim needs to prove it. Like, that's exactly what it is. So, yeah, basically, I was smoking up this dumb nigga that thought, like, because this person made a positive and I made a negative, the burden would be on me because of Russell's teapot, which is like, nigga, you don't know how that shit works. But, yeah, a lot of these fucking TikTok live niggas, they don't know anything about debating or, like, philosophy. They just hear shit they see somebody else tell them to say it, and then they just fucking regurgitate it. It's so fucking stupid. All right, back to this.
especially when you consider that Cell's ambitions were ended in a single exchange. This notion is further supported by both Goku's later comments and a narration suggesting that.
Well, I mean, when you're off guard, your key is like your key is in non-existent levels, and like your body is fragile as fuck. So you can definitely get knocked out by a fucking pebble if the circumstances call for it.
Paikon may be significantly stronger than him at this stage. The arc also elaborates on the cosmology of the Dragon Ball universe. The universe.
Nigga, Paikon is stronger than him. Like, what the fuck? That's why he uses Super Kaioken. This is what I. Did you not like watch any of this? Do you not know how any of this works? Okay, so simply, again, this form right here that you're talking about, right there. This form right here that you're talking about.
The Ginyu Force, which stuns Frieza, highlighting how far Goku's strength has come even outside of Super Saiyan. This could imply the Ginyu Force.
That form is dubbed Super Saiyan Power by the fans. It's not a real form. Want to know why? Because that is just Super Saiyan recolored with Goku's hair black by accident. Like, the actual intention is Super Saiyan. So, Super Saiyan Goku beats up on all these people. Paikon makes quick work of Cell. This is kind of intact because, again, Goku isn't that far below Cell, and he could have did the exact same shit. But again, Paikon is above Goku. He is high end relative to Super Saiyan Goku, hence why he uses Super Kaioken in the fight. Like, gang, this is, come on, bro.
Themselves are more formidable than they were back on Namek, given how easily Goku pushes them aside again. The real shock comes when Paikon steps in. Despite wearing weighted clothing, he suspected her comments and a narration suggesting that Paikon may be significantly stronger than him at this stage. The arc also elaborates on the cosmology of the Dragon Ball universe. The universe is split into 4 quadrants, each governed by a Kai, with the Grand Kai overseeing them all. The tournament that follows gives us a better stance of how Goku stacks up in this realm of warriors. In his first match, Goku battles a fighter named Tapikar. While Goku admits he can't follow Tapikar's movements at full speed, the match ends quickly as Tapikar burns himself out. Goku's next opponent is Aqua, who drags the fight underwater. Goku wins this one by using a clever combo of Solar Flare and Kamehameha, enough to catch even Paikon's attention. This moment stands out because despite earlier domination of enemies in base form, Goku's Kamehameha here is framed as more impressive, giving a clear indication that context and technique still matter in combat efficiency. Where things get
It never stopped mattering. What was the point of this?
Really interesting, though, is when Paikon faces Olibu, a northern galaxy warrior who's trained over 3,000 years. He's meant to symbolize Hercules from the real world. During their clash, Goku remarks in the Japanese version that he can't even track their movements. Think about that for a moment. Goku, who could watch most of Gohan's battle against Cell with the naked eye, is now unable to visually follow these two fighters. That alone implies they're fighting at a level far beyond anything seen in the Cell games.
You don't have to be a VIP to get more than just savings with Geico. Every customer gets 24/7 fast-friendly claim support.
Could I get a picture?
Yeah, it's not like...
As the tournament continues, Goku seems to adapt rapidly. Paikon observes that Goku has noticeably grown stronger since their previous encounter with the villains in Hell. This confirms that Goku's power had already outpaced his Cell game self in a relatively short time, especially considering he's still in the afterlife and hasn't used Super Saiyan much yet. Eventually, Goku squares off against Paikon himself, and in his base form, he can now keep up with the same Paikon he couldn't even perceive earlier. That's drastic progression, but then Paikon reveals he's been wearing weighted clothing all along, echoing classic moments like Piccolo's reveal during the 23rd Tenkaichi Budokai. Once unweighted, Paikon clearly gains the upper hand, even overwhelming Goku's Super Saiyan Great.
I mean, Goku's always wearing weighted clothing. Like, his clothes just casually carry weights. Like, that's just a part of his casual fit now.
To stay in the fight, Goku pushes things further by using the Super Kaioken, a boosted version of Kaioken stacked on top of the Great Four. Theoretically, if this functions as a times 2 multiplier, it mirrors the kind of jump seen with Super Saiyan 2, as suggested in the Super Exciting Guide. Even so, Paikon absorbs the blow with minimal damage, suggesting that this power dwarfs even Super Saiyan 2 level attacks, especially since he was momentarily caught off guard. This casts doubt on the idea that Cell losing to Paikon was purely due to surprise.
Not exactly. So, firstly, here's the issue. There's a difference between, like, not expecting what you see directly in front of you and then, like, not being privy to anything happening around you. Like, there's a complete difference. So, yeah, he's shocked, but I don't think that he's dropping his durability for it. Low-key, this is filler. I don't care about this. We can just get to the fucking Buu arc. Let's just get to it. Waste time.
This might sound like classic Saiyan pride, it's not entirely unfounded. Goku, on the other hand, seems genuinely impressed by the potential of Goten and Trunks, 2 children who may have already rivaled or surpassed the base-level Gohan from the Cell game. Now, even though that sounds outlandish, it's not without any basis. Goten and Trunks are often shown wielding power that matches Gohan's younger self. Some fans argue that they haven't mastered the advanced stages of Super Saiyan like Grade 4, but their casual use of the form suggests otherwise. Gohan's strength during the Cell arc, particularly his Super Saiyan 2 transformation, was massively amplified by emotion. The guides even say as much. His Super Saiyan 2 then was fueled by fury, something that can't easily be accessed anymore. By the time he fights Dabura, Gohan's powers have dulled, and while he shows flashes of potential, he struggles to reach his past peak. Meanwhile,
not in base or Super Saiyan, just in regards to Super Saiyan 2.
and like him missing his rage. In terms of his physical stature, he's not gotten any weaker. He's stagnant.
Crosses paths with the Supreme Kai, a divine being whose energy Goku can't even initially detect due to the godly nature of his ki. Despite that, Goku doesn't seem intimidated and even suggests he might not win the tournament outright, though not out of fear of the Kai. Supreme Kai himself knows that he isn't confident he could beat Goku, an important comment considering Kai is set in some material to be comparable to Goku from the Cell era. However, this interaction mainly showcases that neither party fully understands the other's limits yet. But it's crazy to think that Goku in his base form would probably be able to beat the Supreme Kai, who should be Super Saiyan Cell Games level. But when you consider how base Goku scaled to Super Perfect Cell, it's not really that outlandish. The situation escalates when Dabura appears and turns Piccolo and Krillin to stone. Supreme Kai panics, claiming that Dabura needs to be taken down immediately. What's truly insane here is Goku's calm reaction, as he actually says Dabura shouldn't be a problem. This becomes even more noteworthy when Goku adds that Dabura is around Cell's level. Vegeta doesn't contradict this either. If anything, he agrees, implying that both Saiyans believe that Cell tier threats are not manageable even without needing their full strength. Given how casually they handle these threats, it's entirely possible.
I don't know about all that. Full strength of like shit. I don't know, but sure, maybe.
That they could have handled Dabura in base form or just regular Super Saiyan.
I fucking knew it. I knew it. Hey, to anybody that was questioning my precognition skills, I need my money. I need my money, gang. I knew he's finna say that. All right, yeah. Like I said, we don't really get that from any of the statements. Like, from all we know, Vegeta could just be going in his Super Saiyan 2 state and, like, easily shitting on Dabura. Like, we don't know. Like, you know? So, it could be that. It could be base form. It's really contentious. But so far, you have not been able to deduce, like, it being one of the two.
Trend continues with Pui Pui, yet another one of Babidi's henchmen. Supreme Kai initially believes that the fighters need to work together to stand a chance. Yet Vegeta in base absolutely incinerates Pui Pui without any effort. This moment leaves Supreme Kai stunned. He clearly has no clue how strong Goku and Vegeta had become. And when we remember what Goku did during the Otherworld arc, it becomes even more apparent that both Saiyans have reached ridiculous levels of power, even outside of Super Saiyan 2. While some have dismissed these feats by suggesting Supreme Kai is just clueless, his reactions are consistent with how much stronger the Z fighters have grown. Dabura, meanwhile, does have some credibility. He's shown going toe-to-toe with Super Saiyan 2 Gohan.
While holding back.
Chase for business is literally what it says in the name. It is chase for business.
Remember, LA, whether it's rain or shine out there today, let's remember to apply that daily SPF to keep.
Although some sources argue he's a little weaker. However, his magic compensates for that gap. Plus, it's mentioned in the anime that Gohan's power increases after he's healed by Kibito, suggesting that Gohan who fights Dabura is stronger than the one who performed in front of Kibito. Both Goku and Vegeta continue to treat Dabura as a joke. Vegeta even says that the only thing to worry about is avoiding his spit attack, showing again that neither of them considers Dabura a serious threat in terms of raw power. Babidi's key measurement system, Kiri, is introduced here. Goku's energy is measured at 3,000, while Yakon sits at 800. Supposedly, it takes 200 to 300 Kiri to destroy a planet, so even while heavily suppressed, Goku clocks in at more than 10 times planetary destruction level, but we know that when Cell is at a solar system level and Goku is scaling above that. So this measurement...
I hate motherfuckers that lowball Cell to solar, bro. We're going to talk about that in the video real soon. I might make that a YouTube short, on God, because I'm so tired of niggas saying that.
System is likely simplistic and inconsistent with actual combat strength. At one point, Vegeta remarks that he believes he surpassed Gohan, though he admits uncertainty about how strong Gohan could get if enraged. That's consistent with Goku's own belief, that Gohan still has the highest potential among them if pushed emotionally. This also shows you the different levels between Gohan and Cell. If Dabura is supposed to be on Cell's level or above it, and Vegeta is confident that he could beat him, this means that Vegeta has surpassed Super Perfect Cell in a Super Saiyan 2 form.
Agreed.
And possibly Gohan, but not Enraged Gohan, since Enraged Gohan is much stronger than Cell, whereas Super Saiyan 2 Gohan...
Here's where shit gets iffy. So yeah, no. I would say he surpasses like the father-son Kamehameha, which was done by Gohan. And if that's what you mean, then sure. But, like, Gohan is already weaker than Super Perfect Cell. That already happened. Like, that already happened.
Be stronger than Cell. Eventually, the legendary showdown between Goku and Majin Vegeta kicks off. When Babidi possesses Vegeta, it's stated that the transformation draws out his full latent power. Some even joke that Majin Vegeta is essentially Super Saiyan 3 without the hair, because that's the same phrasing used to describe Super Saiyan 3, bringing out your maximum potential. Regardless, Goku and Vegeta are portrayed as equals in their clash, and there's an old argument that Goku's dead body gives him extra stamina or durability. But that's easily countered by how Babidi's magic alters Vegeta's psychology in weird ways as well. For example, Spopovich gets his neck broken and shrugs it off. Majins clearly don't function like normal beings. In the Dragon Ball universe, there are unique physical distinctions that blur the lines of typical damage endurance. For instance, individuals resurrected in the afterlife or transformed by dark sorcery like Majin-I's fighters often lose conventional pain responses. King Kai once explained that long-term residents of the afterlife eventually stop registering pain, and we see characters like Spopovich remain unfazed by brutal damage. This leads to the implication that whether you're a dead fighter or a Majin creation, the ability to feel pain becomes irrelevant, and thus not a deciding factor in battle efficiency. When comparing raw strength, Vegeta makes a compelling statement during the Buu saga. He acknowledges that Goku has not only surpassed Gohan in the present, but even the Gohan who annihilated Cell, a version of Gohan overwhelming with Super Saiyan 2
Goku also literally feels pain in the fight, but okay.
rage. This places Goku and Vegeta's power into well-cosmic tier levels, possibly beyond solar system destruction. Even when you ignore the more speculative scaling from the anime-exclusive Pikkon arc, Goku's resistance to Babidi's mind control implies he's so strong-willed or perhaps pure of heart that the manipulation doesn't work at all. Vegeta, though susceptible due to inner turmoil, only falls under the spell voluntarily, showing just how advanced his power must be to resist it initially. During their Majin showdown, Goku and Vegeta engage in a blitz speed duel that's so intense, Goten and Trunks, despite flying towards them, simply can't catch up. And it's not because Goku and Vegeta are fleeing, but because their battle occurs at a scale that younger generations can't even perceive or reach yet. In a rare moment of pride set aside, Vegeta calls Goku a natural-born genius, further highlighting their mutual growth. The clash between these two warriors unleashes enough energy to waken Majin Buu. Shortly after Dappa reveals his true demonic strength and is defeated within seconds, Gohan is similarly overwhelmed by Buu's initial onslaught. Interestingly, when Buu first appears, Vegeta actually performs decently, enough to hurt him early on, though Buu quickly evolves beyond Vegeta's reach. Later, Goten and Trunks display their power to Goku, which shocks Piccolo, suggesting that both boys have been suppressing their strength during the tournament matches against the Android 18. Yet, even with that increase, Goku remains unimpressed, hinting that he's operating on a completely different level now. To buy the world time, Goku unveils Super Saiyan 3. The transformation is so potent that it shakes the entire Earth and sends shockwaves beyond the mortal plane. Later, when Kid Buu arrives, Goku notes that he could have finished Fat Buu off easily using Super Saiyan 3. This same Buu had previously survived Vegeta's final explosion, and was strong enough to defeat Cell-tier enemies and one-shot Gohan. Goku even deflects a blast from Buu that accidentally destroys a large chunk of Earth, which he redirects with casual effort. Interestingly, Goku holds back, not out of mercy, but because he believes the next generation deserves a chance to defend the world. In supplementary material, Super Saiyan 3 is described as drawing out the full potential of a Saiyan and is noted to be over 4 times stronger than Super Saiyan 2. While Super Saiyan 1 is directly linked to a 50 times increase in battle power, the language for Super Saiyan 2 and 3 shifts to general strength, implying that multipliers may not scale linearly anymore, and that raw stats might be getting abstract at these levels. Moreover, Super Saiyan 3 Goku's ki output is so vast that it's detectable from the sacred world of the Kais, a realm beyond the universe's structure, completely outside of the macrocosm. At the same time, Buu is described in early material as not quite a galaxy destroyer, due to his immature personality, but eventually evolves into a being with enough destructive capability to fit that title after fusing with Great Buu. While Gohan trains in the sacred realm, Goku casually lifts an unimaginable dense material said to be harder than anything in the universe, something that's possibly even heavier than neutron star matter. If hardness correlates to weight, this is even more impressive given how heavy the Z-Sword is for Goku to wield, yet Gohan swings it effortlessly, reinforcing the idea that Gohan might have surpassed Goku in raw strength at this point. And yet, Goku still expresses doubt that Z-Sword Gohan could actually beat Buu. Eventually, we're introduced to the fusion dance. Goten and Trunks become Gotenks, but their initial base level performance against Buu is underwhelming. After a day of hyperbolic time chamber training, Gotenks reappears more competent and zips across the globe at a ridiculous speed in Super Saiyan form.
This may be the
Isn't
last
Gohan the one that pulled out the Z-Sword, and doesn't that make you stronger? Like, what the fuck? Alright, anyway, more on that, like... Bro, I'm not about to waste my time on that dumbass shit. That shit was kind of stupid, bro. Alright, low-key, I'm off this shit. Fuck that. That shit was ass. How long we been streaming, chat? Damn near 2 hours. Shit. Alright, y'all. I really don't fucking know anymore. I'm too lost on this shit. Hey, niggas trying to do a try not to laugh. Hey, we could do a little try not to laugh. Just for like before I end the stream on some fun shit. We could do that. I don't really got nothing else to do. So fuck it. Let's do like a little try not to laugh. I could be that guy and like do this shit with water. But that might cause a mess, my nigga. I ain't gonna lie. I don't feel like cleaning that shit up. Like, bro, would y'all feel like cleaning some shit? Bro, I don't know. I got a bucket in here, I think. I don't know. But, yeah. Like, I could do, like, a little try not to laugh real fast. Just for, like, shits and giggles. It ain't gonna be a long one. I don't want it to be long. Pause. I don't know, cause whenever I type in try not to laugh challenge, it be a whole bunch of like unfunny videos, bro. Like, it's not my humor. Like, you feel me? Like it's a lot of shit that don't be my humor, gang. Let me do I'm gonna do it for like specific people because niggas be knowing like other people's humor. So I'm gonna do it for In the Clutch because they fans low key be giving them good ass Try Not to Last, bro. That should be damn near killing me sometimes. Hello? What the fuck? Oh my god. Another thing about YouTube now, a lot of these videos, like a lot of the fails, bro, like and like stuff like that, or like people getting hurt and shit, they're not accounted for on YouTube no more. Like they be like deleting them videos. That shit is annoying. That shit is high key annoying. I don't know, bruh. Let's do a memes from Dante then. Fuck it. Or Try Not to Laugh memes type shit. See what we got. All these shits look weak as fuck. If y'all can see what I see, bruh, y'all telling y'all. Alright, we're gonna do this one. It's called my bad, the screen black, my fault, chat. What happened? Where's it? Where everything go? All right, we're gonna put it. I don't know, bro. This shit low-key getting weird. All right, we're gonna put it right here, and then open this up. I'm gonna go grab the water. I'll be right back. You feel me? I want this to be authentic, and I'm gonna put my face cam on too. So y'all gonna get a slight face review, gang. Enjoy, nigga. Ugh. Nah, now that I'm thinking about it, this low-key dumb. This low-key stupid. Alright, Chad, I'ma just end the stream. I ain't gonna lie. Alright, y'all. Love y'all boys. I'm out this bitch. See y'all later.